following show features stupid opinions and ideas from two idiot brothers who probably did little research and practiced zero due diligence on the topic at hand. The MLO Bros' opinions do not reflect the views of their employer, guests, sponsors, families, neighbors, or pets. If you do not like what they are saying and don't agree with their views or opinions, don't watch the show. We can promise we do not care. Welcome to the worst show on the internet.
Good morning.
Morning. Do we have the mics on?
I think they're on.
Everybody's on.
Hello.
Morning.
Hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Hello.
Is that one even connected, Luke? Good morning.
Hello.
Welcome to the MLO Bros. While Luke gets the mic situated over here.
Hello.
But today we have some very special guests. We have let me get the business card.
Yeah, go ahead. Get the business cards. You can say it, right? Go talk Santos so I can test you.
Hi.
We should probably do
Can you
this
hear
like
me?
before we start.
We have Stacey
Does my mic
Willis
work?
from Sippable Sweets here with us today. She is the lady on the left, and Robert Santos, Austintown Township Trustee, here with us as well. And today we're going to talk about Austintown as well as the farmers market. So
All right, so
do our thing.
let's start before let Santos start talking because he'll start talking about all
mic
kinds
good?
of politics, huh?
Is my mic dead?
No, you're good. Stacey, tell us. So where are you from?
I'm
Put the
from
mic a little
Youngstown.
closer. There you go.
I'm from Youngstown.
Y Town?
Yeah.
Like where? West side, east side, north side, south side?
No, I don't know what it's considered,
Where?
but it's right off Hopkins. So I'm like slap dab in the middle of Cornersburg. My daughter's in Boardman schools, so I guess it's Youngstown, Boardman, Cornersburg,
Austintown.
Austintown.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Okay, cool. And so you picked up. Well, let's go to Santos. The market is that. Well, let's both you guys. Is the market new or old or what is that?
It is redone. It is
Redone.
refurbished
Okay.
in a positive way. So we had RSC individual that was taking care of the farmers market previously. There was a clash of how things should be done,
As always.
and now we have Stacey, who is doing a phenomenal job.
Okay.
We were looking for a new individual to run our farmers market because obviously it's something that we want to see grow and then kind of bring more traffic to our township park.
What does clash of how things should be done mean? Come on. I know that was the most political
Yeah,
way of
that's such a
explaining it.
political-
But
So-
what does that mean?
Okay, so and that bridge is already burned anyway, so it's not a big deal. So when I first got elected, the first thing, obviously, the conversation you have when you're a candidate is different than when you have when you're actually an elected official.
Okay.
So day one, swore in, here it is, Trustee Santos. I'm going around to have that legitimate conversation with every aspect of Austintown,
Mhm.
one particular, the farmers market. Hey, who do you have? Who do you get going in? How much money do you bring in?
Mhm.
We pay you $9,000 a year to do this.
Yeah.
I think you should get paid more, because that's definitely a lot of work.
Yeah.
What can we do to justify anything?
Mhm.
Couldn't get a single form of finances. It was ridiculous.
Real from the wow. That's
So-
shady.
We were on the verge of just letting them go at the end of last season.
Yeah.
Person left earlier. That's fine. News got around. I honestly forget how I got in contact with you, to be honest.
It was here. I was listening to
Yeah.
your podcast,
Okay.
and you were on it, and you had said he had mentioned that there was a position open,
Okay.
and I have an events coordinating
See?
background.
So
So you're
thank
the
you guys.
reason.
You're the
Right.
reason.
Hold on.
Wow. Uncle Dave Ditzler says we do nothing for
Yeah.
the community,
Uncle
and we
Dave-
suck at everything.
Uncle Dave Ditzler says we do nothing.
Oh, and we're terrible people. But
And we don't know what the Bible is.
That's cool. That's cool to see
Sorry.
we did something.
But yeah, and she reached out, and I met with her. I talked to the other two trustees, said, hey, I met this individual. There was a few other individuals we, in essence, kind of interviewed to see what they would do.
Yeah.
And we gave her an opportunity. She did a Christmas one
Yeah,
in November. We did that.
Cool.
We were kind of really, really worried because the weather was really, really crappy.
Yeah. Was
But
it right when it
believe-
was cold?
It
Right.
was freezing.
Yeah. That like
but
one
believe it
patch
or
of
not,
cold,
I
like
have,
chill.
and it was
Yeah.
extremely well funded. A lot of residents came.
Yeah.
It was really great. All the vendors were extremely happy. It was very successful. So we're honestly, all three of us are happy with our choice, and we're looking forward to seeing future farmers market. It's
Awesome.
not going to be the same 7 to 8 people every single week. We're going to do it once, if not twice a month. We're
Yeah.
leaving that up to her.
Where's it at?
It's at Austintown Township Park.
Okay.
The prior coordinator had it at Stacey Pavilion,
Okay.
inside Stacey's Pavilion.
Yep.
We're actually going on the other side of the tree line by the pond,
Yep.
where the pond is. And we have all of that open space to use now. And we're going to have, it's going to be more, it is a farmer's market. You're going to have your produce, you're going to have your artisan goods, but you're also going to have, craft vendors. You're going to have, we have food trucks coming.
Sweet. Cool.
We have something that I wanted to do. I wanted to get kids involved because I didn't want it to be mom, grandma just come shopping for their veggies. Yeah. So I added kidpreneurs to the mix.
Excuse me?
It's kidpreneurs.
I thought I said kidmanure. I don't know what that is.
A kidpreneur is just an entrepreneur, a little entrepreneur who has who makes items.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So we have. I opened it up, free space for them to come set up. Mom, dad has to come with them. They can set up their bracelets. They can set up their paintings.
Idea.
Love that.
Love it.
And I do still need some kidpreneurs.
Do you have any kidpreneurs right now?
I do. I have almost a dozen kidpreneurs coming out. And they, I had asked, just like the vendors, I asked, send me your pictures because I want to know what people are showcasing so we could put it. I was blown away with some of these kids that are this one little girl is not even 13 and she crochets these stuffed animals. Like they are just absolutely incredible. So we'll have kidpreneurs there. We'll have food trucks. We will have chair massages by the pond, a couple different dates. We're going to have music. We're going to have face painting, petting zoos on different days. It's just,
nice.
Yeah.
Did you know when I was a kidpreneur, when I was little, on our street corner, I used to sell lemonade, but I would just use Crystal Light and sell it as hand squeezed lemonade. And when people would call me out, and I'd be like, no, it's fresh.
So you were frauding the community even at a younger age.
Yeah, but I took advantage of it, and they didn't know that I was just a kid selling Crystal Light on the corner.
Look, we got so we can't see who it is because this is right to Austintown, but this is Brenda Ryder saying hi there. And then this is Jeremy from the Youngstown Pizza Review saying the guests look like they're ready to tackle the day, and Luke and Isaac look like they just woke up 5 minutes ago.
They did.
Listen,
true story. I got a message at 8:40 from these two guys saying, "Hey, we're there. We're here right now waiting for you." And I'm like, tell Santos, the ex-Marine, this is not the freaking Marine Corps.
Yeah.
We start at 9, not 8:40.
Santos walked in. He's like, "You ready to do this thing?" I'm like, "You need to chill.
You need to calm down.
Let's go.
Easy there, Sergeant. We're taking a little break." So yeah, that was it. Hi, Angelo. When is the farmers market?
So our kickoff day is a month away. It starts May 6th. Another thing that's changed, the prior coordinator had weeknight markets. Did I say that right? Weekday night markets.
Yeah, evening markets.
Evening markets during the week.
Coffee started. My brain just worked.
We are doing Saturday markets. We are Saturdays from 9 to 2. So May 6th and May 20th are our first markets. And then we will have 2 markets a month, June, July, and August, and September. And May 6th is right before Mother's Day. And it's right now very well booked.
Awesome.
And some of the items you are not going to be able to find anywhere else. We have vendors from Western Pennsylvania, as far as Akron, that are driving in to be a part of it.
So I would post everything, pictures. I mean, you got I like hammer. I mean, that Everything Austintown group has almost 12,000 people right now, which is insane. We were looking at it.
Austintown's our biggest one.
We went from 2,000 to 12,000 in 1 year.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
And honestly, huge shout out to my mother-in-law, Pam Holbrook, because she is like the perfect moderator who lives in Austintown and like.
Wait, she lives in Austintown?
Yes.
So she's an admin that lives in Austintown?
She lives in Austintown, and she basically runs the page.
I don't know when she graduated.
And,
not sure.
She shares like business events. Like from day one, she shared business events. She shared school events and any type of like government thing that she's heard. She shares on that page, and she has made it what it is, like almost single-handedly. So she is absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
she is like the reason why it is what.
100%.
Yeah,
which is funny. I mean, we're not from Austin. We've said that we're not from Austintown.
Yeah.
I lived in Austintown. Our parents graduated from Austintown. They were both Fitch Falcons.
Yeah.
I don't know the graduation,
but we put
we put leaders in place in each one of those groups to run them because they know more than we do about them.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I've said this before, and I mean it. Austintown's one of my favorite groups because the people on that page. Now, granted, there's some insane people, but it's freaking fun. I mean, we were texting. So there's the new Austintown complaint department, which I know I saw you posting on it.
There.
You got Santos got a little dose of it the other night, which is hysterical. But it's like we're working together now with this other page, which is just insane. I love it because it's taking away some of the, like, not taking away, but they can post some insanity. It's amazing.
Some of the complaints can just go there. You know what I mean? So
it's so funny. So look, we got people. Ralph, what's up? Good morning, Ralph. Cool. It's not just for farmers. So it's not just for farmers like farmers.com.
Not just for farmers, Ralph.
Yep. So
sassy pants with a sassy answer.
Exactly. And Santos is the man from Aaron. Aaron always watches the show. I will stop in for sure. I love supporting local people. Thanks for the Austin complaint department. There's one of them right now. So the Austintown market, it's going to be from 9 to 2 on you're going to have specific dates.
They're on the Austintown Farmers Market Facebook page, but yes, they are on specific dates, but it's always from 9 to 2 and still looking for vendors, still looking for kidpreneurs, still looking for anyone that wants to do entertainment, really looking for a yoga instructor or someone who is certified in fitness to come do some just low key exercises and stretches by the pond. It's just a beautiful backdrop. If you've not been to Austintown Park, it is just insane. And the whole idea is just to fill the park because there's that splash pad. I mean, my daughter, we found this place only 2 years ago. Yeah. And it's one of her favorite parks to go to because of the splash pad, and the dog park is huge there. Yeah. You don't need to pay to be a part of the dog park.
Have you cleaned it up yet?
Sorry. Listen, Luke. Even though winter did not really happen, the rain happened.
People were complaining on the page. They were screwed. Yeah,
that's a classic.
Like, why is the dog park not clean yet? And it's like, dude, it's like it literally just warmed up like a day ago.
There was literally like monsoons.
We're gonna have it today too. Another one today. So don't get me wrong. I understand. Like, if it's an area, if it's muddy, we want to do what we can. But I mean, it's winter months. Obviously, there was no snow. Yeah. But I mean, when rain happens a lot, throwing hay down every time it rains, it's not cost effective. I'm like, we got to do what we can. I mean, we have a very limited budget, so we have to do what we can.
For yoga and stuff like that, do you guys have a Studio Oxygen in Austintown? Do you know what Studio Oxygen is? There's one in Canfield and there's one in Poland.
Studio Oxygen is I used to, prior to COVID, I was with Core Life, and I did a lot with yoga instructors because we did pop-up fitness on the patio and things like that.
Oh, Core Life, the restaurant? Yeah. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
So good.
Dude. It's good. What? You got to try it.
Core Life in Portland? Oh, man.
It's tasty, and it's
like 500 calories-ish. Yeah.
Well, if my wife's watching, we'll write that down.
Dude.
I'm telling you. But, no, I know you could do, like, the cycling as well as yoga. That would be cool, but then they'd have to bring the bikes. I don't know how that'd go, but definitely yoga from one of those places, one of the instructors. See if you can team up with them.
There's got to be
they could advertise Studio Oxygen while doing one of the classes there at the farmers market.
What's happening is the Saturday morning is kind of interfering with a lot of classes that yoga instructors already have, which wasn't, I'm getting a lot of great feedback, as much of a little bit of pushback from vendors prior years who had done it every single year with the previous coordinator. I did get pushback from them switching it to a Saturday morning, but the whole idea is to make it a family friendly, come out to the park and have a great time event. And in the evening,
more people will come on a Saturday morning. You're not going to work all day, get off of work around 5 o'clock, and then go to a farmer's market.
Yeah, and here's the other thing. On behalf of like the people with children everywhere, the evenings are worse than the freaking Saturday mornings. I mean, honestly, it's awful. I mean, because we have practice, you have all this stuff. Like you said, you work all day. So it's brutal. I mean, there's no way.
We want to make sure we take care of the vendors. I mean, obviously, it's for the residents to come out and get different items from different local vendors. We want the vendors to be successful too.
It's got to be a win-win for everyone.
Right. Yeah. There's no way. Let's see who we got. Comments again. We got Adam Matthews says 2 amazing assets to our community. I'm sure they're talking about you guys, not us. Oh, there's him. 4 of our favorite.
Who said that one?
Anthony Butchman. Anthony, he's been on the show. Anthony said 4 of our. Thanks, Anthony. So yeah, there you go. Yep. Adam Matthews says, hi, Stacey and Santos. There you go. There's Chuck. Chuck is actually coming on Friday with the Youngstown. I can make sure I say the right one or else I'll get yelled at. Youngstown Youth Football and Cheerleading. Austintown Youth Football.
Is that the crazy one or the other one?
They're not crazy. It's a children's organization. This is
I think from what I've heard, it's pretty crazy for a children's organization.
Sir, we're not talking about that.
Freaking football players, man.
We're not talking about it on Friday either. We're moving on, but Chuck's coming in. Chuck's coming in on.
This is why I played soccer.
Yeah, exactly. Chuck's coming in on Friday with this group. We're going to talk about youth football. You can talk about how much you hated youth football.
I hated it so much.
Talk about the 2 years you played and how you hated it.
Yeah, it was awful.
No, it's too late now. Adam, it's too late.
Yeah,
it's too late.
You missed your shot there.
And you want to know what's funny, Adam? Adam's a realtor. I think it was intentional.
Of course. They typically hate us.
Exactly. All right. So sorry, we're totally sidetracking. Back to the farmers market and the kid manure.
Kidpreneurs. Yeah, no, but I that sums it up. We are ready. I'm ready for May 6th. It's gonna be, weather is gonna be great all summer long for all of our events. But if you're interested in being a vendor, or you have a kidpreneur at home, or you want to come out and do some entertainment, still looking for some food trucks too. Have quite a few. Tortamo is coming out. What's Grandpa Smoking is coming out. Paige's Deli is coming out. And we're gonna sign off this week on a couple others. So
wow, we need one more for ours on June 10th. By the way, so maybe I can get one of those.
Oh, I have a list.
Yeah, I need one more. So we're talking about events. We have our event in Poland, and again, we've invited everybody from Austintown. I'm really pushing that. June 10th. It's totally free. Movie, food trucks, bounce houses with it.
But like bounce houses, by bounce houses we mean like a bunch of bounce houses.
We had the field
We had
full.
a giant blown up dartboard where like you would kick soccer balls at and try and hit a
It's not like the typical one.
Obstacle courses.
Yeah, it's
like not just one singular bounce house, is like a bunch of them.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Band coming, Blue Siren. And again, it's just the way we're trying to our donation is going to the school resource officer program in Poland.
Yes.
So we're trying to hook up the schools again because we had a scare last week. I know Austintown had a scare too. They had to shut down. Yeah. So it's like, man, I wanted to do what we could to help the village, to help the police and the schools. So that's what we got. So again, we'll push it on you guys, but love to see people show up. It's a lot. We had so much fun last year.
Yeah.
We do Isaac and I host a couple games with like the crowd, which is just, we did this a couple games. It was freaking
Poland Quest, but you ask the crowd. It's like a scavenger hunt
through the crowd,
through like the entire crowd. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we're gonna do another one. It's called the Liars Club. We're gonna have some fun this year.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so let's see here. So we'll talk. We're gonna keep pushing your stuff to make sure everybody knows when it is. Santos. First off, for those of you watching, I'd like to come clean on some things. Santos, Isaac, and I, we're not dating. We don't.
What? You or you and Santos?
Wait.
Well,
this is news to me. We're not
the three of us. We've been accused of. You didn't see some of those
dating Santos?
We're
not dating. We're messing around with Santos.
I mean,
he's an attractive guy.
I would.
If my wife's watching, stop looking. You're not supposed to know this. It's supposed to be a secret.
I would, but we're not.
It's just no. There's a couple fake profiles. I believe the one is Chase Candor, and the other one was Richard Smoker. on his Facebook page that were like they were kind of beating him up. So I got on the MLO Bros and I commented, and the next thing you know, he was like making comments about you and I messing around with Santos.
Oh God!
And I'm like, it was.
That's a new one.
You didn't read those?
That's
amazing.
When the only thing they have, when they can't attack your policies and what you're trying to do for the community, and all they have is try to make up crap about you,
amazing.
you know you're doing a good job.
Exactly.
So I don't care. They can attack me personally, make up lies. I think the new thing is that I was actually dishonorably discharged from the Marine Corps due to mental instability.
Wow. That's what they were saying.
Yes. So I'm like, okay, well, first off, if I was, I mean, it's not too off. I did sign up 3 times for the Marines.
Well, got kicked out 3 times, right?
I got kicked out 3 times. No, it was a medical discharge from my back. It's all public. It's not really.
But what's amazing is these people who do this, they do it from fake accounts.
Yeah.
And that's all I kept saying.
Always.
It's like
Always.
it's like
grab a
Always
pair
trolls.
and
Yeah.
just do your own profile.
you know who we are.
Yeah.
You know who you are. Here's our phone numbers.
Yeah.
Hey, come, don't hide behind
You
your fake
can't.
freaking
You can't
account.
let them. They have nothing to lose. You know what I mean? You
Especially
can't
with
let
a
'em
fake
ball- you
account.
can't let 'em
I
ball
just
you.
told him to delete them
Yeah.
and don't even screw.
By
it.
the way, Santos, your beard looks really good today.
Isaac, he doesn't want to date you. Leave him alone.
Don't speak for me.
Poor
No.
Stacey. Don't you talk on my behalf. Poor Stacey's
man.
just like Stacey's gonna get up and walk out. It's like a locker room in here. Oh, good lord. Oh, somebody likes your beard. Diane Day says, "Hi guys, nice to see you." Hi, Diane. And then let's see here. Who's that? Anthony Bushman says, "Nice beard."
Hey, it hides my double chin.
That's why I got mine. Oh, that's so funny. So what else is going on in the well, we got you. We'll talk what else is going on in Austintown with the trustee stuff.
Well, if I may, with the park, we actually are having a music every Tuesday.
Are you?
So it'll be fun.
Music in the park.
Music in the park. It's gonna
Cool.
be great. It's actually Todd Schaefer, our park supervisor, does a phenomenal job getting a good lineup. Obviously, weather permitting, but it'll be phenomenal. It's normally attended by over 100 people.
Wow.
It's fun. It's free.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to come out. You know, sometimes if we know the weather's nice, we might try to get a vendor out there that can kind of, provide some food for the
Yeah,
residents.
sweet.
It's great. We do have movie nights coming out. I don't have the date set yet.
Dude, I told you we're in
So-
we want to sponsor the
No,
first
that'd be
movie.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to do them Saturday nights. Obviously not during the weekday. So
Yeah.
that way, because the sun's not going to go down to 9:00 at night. So,
Yeah.
you don't want to have your
So
kid out
pumped
till
for that.
11.
Yeah.
So,
Where do you do the movie nights at? In the park
the
too?
park, yes.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
so it'll be fun.
yeah.
We have a good lineup. We're going to try getting some older type movies done. Like, I don't know if you guys know Never Ending Story,
You hated it.
So you hated it?
Hated it.
What?
That's what I said.
I don't know you.
Dude, he's so young, man.
Wow.
He didn't
80s
experience
80s
the
movies.
horse. The
80s.
horse going into the sand like that, and you're like crying as a
That-
kid.
80s movies are overrated.
There is no other moment
Yep.
in history that could ever
Yeah.
equate to that sadness.
never.
Right
Do you ever
there.
think that it's not that good and you just like it because you were kids when you watched it?
No, it's a
Like
great
I like
movie.
Disney Channel.
I
movies.
went
You
out
guys
4
like
months ago and I
Disney Channel
bought the
movies?
movie on DVD.
Yeah,
so
it's a
yeah,
great-
and I'm
do you know what
42.
movie that is?
Never ending story.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, see,
I'm as old as you are.
yeah, exactly.
How dare you.
Dude,
Overrated.
I'm gonna make you tie you to a chair and make you watch it.
I would.
I'm
I
gonna
would.
strap you to a chair and make you watch
It's
it.
overrated.
You don't like it because you watched it or you haven't
Yeah,
watched
have you ever
it?
finished
Yeah, have
it?
you finished the whole movie?
No, I haven't finished it.
Oh, then how
That's
can
the
you say you
problem.
can't
It's just
watch
like all the other 80s movies where I fall asleep.
that's
I fall
bull
asleep
crap.
when I'm watching them because they're boring.
it? You cannot judge a movie you don't
Hey,
finish.
did you ever notice how it's only your age group that likes that movie? Why is that? Probably because you guys all grew
No,
up
that's not true.
watching that
That's-
movie.
Do you like the Goonies?
and you
Do
only
you like
like
the
it
Yeah,
Goonies?
because
yeah, Goonies.
Yeah, I like the
It's
Goonies.
the same age.
The
Rock.
Goonies
Same.
is a great movie, though. It's not like all movies from one generation is going to be bad, but Never Ending Story is kind of meh. That's all
You
I'm
watch
saying.
He-Man?
No. Okay.
The cartoon.
No,
Yeah.
the actual movie.
Oh, that's terrible. That's so awful. That is a terrible movie.
It was, but it's so bad you gotta watch it.
It's a terrible movie.
No, I've never even tried to watch that.
You know what he's talking about?
No,
you
I
have
don't
to watch it.
Oh,
It's so
come
bad.
Does he
on.
have like the bowl
It's-
cut too?
It's Ralph
it's the Russian guy from
Rocky.
Rocky, and he talks like
Oh,
He-Man talks. And you miss him. You can't even
God.
understand him.
That's awful.
Oh, that is so funny. So sorry. So we got movie, and it was like all over the place. The caffeine is hit. So we got the movie night. What else? Anything else? So, what happened? Can I ask you, because we were getting into, not to get too deep into politics, the audit thing that you. I
Okay.
was kind of on that because businesses and we do
I
audits
didn't
and
get
stuff
that.
like that. People, you got it turned down by Monica and Steve,
Yes.
and it's pushed to vote.
It's tabled to next meeting, which our next meeting on the 10th is canceled because Easter.
Okay.
So the next meeting is the 24th of April.
And the audit is going, if you got it passed, would dive into all the expenses,
Everything.
employment,
It's
employee, all that stuff.
it dives into everything. It's more of there's more than one RSC audit. A lot of
Yeah.
people are saying that there's a fiscal audit that's done. That's for compliance. They don't care if you spend $10,000 on a toilet seat as long as you use the right pot of money to buy it.
Right.
Now is that cost effective? Hell no, it's not. But that's what the fiscal audit that's done. What I want is a more comprehensive,
Right.
detailed explanation of are you using the taxpayer dollars the most effective way possible, so that way you can make sure the residents still have the services that they need.
Yeah.
I don't want to go and say, hey, no, let's hold out your hand, give us some more money for a tax levy, for a fee or whatever, without
Before
us
you have
showing
that.
us that this is what we're doing and we're doing everything right. Because unfortunately, everything's costing an arm and a leg. The fire department, the breathing apparatuses, they quadrupled in price. And we're not getting any more money in. The money we're getting in
Yeah.
is the same amount. It's just more money going out because everything is costing an arm and a leg and your firstborn son for the next 10 generations.
Yeah.
And so we need to figure out internally what we can do to save funds so you can still have your services. But if we can't, and we do have to go for a tax levy, and I'm not afraid of saying the words fee or tax levy.
Yeah.
As long as we should let the residents know, here's
Why?
our due diligence, here's what we've done, here's what we saved. Unfortunately, it's not enough to be sustainable. We're going to need it.
Yeah.
Residents are okay with it. I mean, they're not going to like it, but as long as you can explain it, it's fine. Now, all of our records are public record. You can go and request it. Good luck trying to figure it out. I don't care if you guys are accountants. If you guys look at our budget, you're going to be confused. Everything's different. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to Barney style show it to the residents. And
I think that's a really good idea.
The audit with all
it's expensive though.
It is. So
I saw that like $30K.
It was 60, but the other two they wanted to add on the fire and the police department, which is fine. But me personally, I didn't think the fire and police needed to do an audit because they bring in millions of grants. They do a phenomenal job. One, no one's going to say no. They do a great job. It's the road and the parks that are suffering with funds. They're not doing anything bad. I'm not saying anyone's frauding anything at all. It's we need to show the residents we can't do this. We have about $2 million budget on our road. Half that's from labor, and the other half is meant for projects. We have $400,000 going out just for 3 projects. It's only giving us $600,000 for the rest of the year, and it's April.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like an audit at the banking level. I mean, it's not so much like you don't trust what's going on. It's a matter of
lining up Dunkin' Donuts too much,
exactly, or lining up and saying, okay, I went to Dunkin' Donuts when I should have went to the gas station and got coffee.
This was Starbucks. This was $3. How much was that?
Right, exactly. Yeah,
$1.
Right, exactly.
That's what it is.
The point of the audit, right?
So, and it's more. It is comprehensive. It pretty much goes into depth, and it's worth it. I mean, if you talk to Keith Faber, you talk to anyone in the state that does the audits, it's a 20 to 1. For every dollar you spend, you're on average to get at the most $20 worth.
Wow.
So it's like you'll get it. So we're going to be spending $100,000 on the whole entire township as a whole. I prefer just to do the 3 departments, but it's fine because we're still going to get our money back. $100,000 is a lot. That's only $16,000 from each department.
Yeah,
that's really not that bad.
Statistically, if you save the money, it's worth it.
It is so worth it.
Yeah, if you can prove that, that's the best way.
And if it comes out to the fact that we're doing everything 100% right, perfect. Hey, residents, we're doing everything right. Unfortunately, we can't sustain. We need more money.
Yeah.
Though obviously, my first aspect is going to the states. Al Catrona, Ruley, Congressman Johnson, our commissioners.
Yeah.
I sent them all emails. I sent them another one yesterday.
Did you get anything back from Ditzler?
Not yet. No, I did send them. I didn't send Dave.
Sorry, I'll never stop. Stacey's making a face over there like a disappointed mom. I'll never stop.
I never sent him one directly, so I'm not going to go on that.
Do you want us to tag you in a post?
No, yesterday I just sent all 3 commissioners. I sent it to the office previously. This time I actually sent one to each individual so that they actually have it too. And I'm going to wait till next week to see if they actually respond because, I mean, sales tax, they get it all. We don't. Yeah. I mean, we all pay property tax. I pay $1,800.
You're not in Carroll or Ditzler's political party, so they won't respond. That's my call.
No,
they won't respond.
That's if they don't, that means they're suffering their residents of Austintown.
Exactly.
But honestly, I mean, I pay $1,800 in taxes. Only $480 goes to township. That's it. People need to understand that. I understand taxes suck. They're horrible. We're not writing checks to Ukraine. Right?
And like we do mortgages, obviously, and Austintown taxes are high compared to they're higher than Canfield's and Poland's. There's no doubt.
But the thing is, they're old.
They're old.
They're old. Like honestly, our last tax, like 2016.
Really?
Our park tax, that levy that we have for the park, was actually 1986. So
I wonder why they're so much higher then. I don't understand.
It's wild.
I mean, they are higher. I hate to say
it's a sales tax.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
And we don't get it. It's all the county. I mean, we don't have. I have the form. I can pull it up and see it.
Yeah.
But
let's
Go ahead. I don't know what to talk about.
Let's try one of these for Stacey.
Oh, you don't have to eat.
I can't. The eggs in it.
As a plug.
Oh my God! Yes.
They're boozy bombs, so we're getting hammered.
It's cake.
I can't eat eggs.
So Stacey sells these, by the way.
I'm allergic to eggs. I'll die.
Are you seriously?
If anyone hates me, all you gotta do is feed me eggs. Just saying that right now. Chase Chandor.
Wait, hold on.
Mark Leland.
First things first, we're gonna try the yellow one.
I have to go to the dentist after this.
Why don't you cut it? No,
I'm just gonna cut it.
Yeah, let's try half.
Look at the size. No, look at the size of my mouth.
So Stacey, what is in this while we eat this?
That is a lemon Bacardi pound cake.
Sounds awesome. Just take half of it, not the whole thing. I want.
Oh my God. So anyway,
I didn't.
We'll just tear off
lemon Bacardi.
Oh,
There's lemon Bacardi rum in
Oh
there.
man, that good.
Oh,
that's good.
and then those are chocolate peanut butter screwball.
That was yummy.
Lemon.
You taste the lemon.
Mm-hmm.
I literally did those like last night, super
I've been
late.
on a lemon kick. I love lemon.
Wow. No, that's good.
You could put booze in anything. I mean, you really can.
So there's booze in these?
Yeah, so those
wonder
are
how many
my
I'd have to eat to
boozy-
get drunk.
Those are boozy cake truffles. I think I did.
Dang.
I think I
You
did
wanna split this
for
one?
you the boozy hot chocolate bombs. Didn't you try
Yeah.
the boozy
My
hot
wife loved
chocolate?
them.
Yeah.
That one was a little bit different.
Okay, this is.
That's-
that was good. Sorry.
Let her explain what
Go
we're
ahead.
eating here.
I didn't even expect you to eat them. I just brought them because I told you I would.
Go ahead, Stacey.
That's just it's called a boozy cake truffle. So it has, it's infused with chocolate peanut butter, screwball whiskey,
Yeah.
and chocolate cake. And then it's dipped in chocolate, like a chocolate
Yummy.
shell.
I'm just a lot in my mouth right now, Santos.
It's supposed to taste like a peanut butter cup.
That
for
tastes like a
adults.
peanut cup. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah,
Man, so they can order these.
Yeah, that's my Facebook page, Sippables and Sweets. That's just my fun little
Those are
side
both really
gig.
good.
Yeah,
That's my favorite thing that you've made so far for us.
the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Both of these. Well, I like the lemon one more, but both of these things.
Dude,
are
that's a
the
good.
best.
We do need to start sending those to our closings.
Yeah.
Last summer, I did.
Oh, good idea.
It went over real well. It was a pack of them with like margarita, pina colada. Yeah, so they're
Wow.
fun to make.
That's awesome. Good
So,
job.
so you do all kinds of
I
cooking.
do. I love it.
Bacon
Yeah,
and
that's just my. It's hot. People want me to. Why don't you have a shop? And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
It's a good idea.
It's
It's a good idea.
But yeah, that's just fun. And then I have the park keeping me busy right now too.
There you go. Well, good. All right. Well, I think we're good here. We're
Yeah.
good here.
Any other points you guys want to make?
No, I don't think so.
Park's
Just-
growing.
yeah.
Movie night. You know, we got music in the park.
Yeah.
She's doing a phenomenal job with the farmers market.
Yep.
Come out.
Yeah,
out,
come
come out
out
and
to
hang
the
out.
market,
You know,
and it's
love
not just shopping. There's going to be stuff for the kids. He'll have the dog park cleaned up. Bring the dog, and it is. It's going to be really really neat.
Santos is gonna head over there after with like a bunch of plastic bags with his hand and just pick
Yeah.
up the dog park by himself.
No. What? So I.
Look at a dryer.
Everything.
Sorry.
Everything Austintown that accused us of being boyfriends with Santos.
No, it was on his own page.
Yeah.
If I would have
There's a
seen
fake
that,
profiles.
I would have been like, "Don't talk about my boyfriend like that." Like that's what I would have
I
commented.
should have tagged you in it.
No,
How
like
dare
I
you.
love messing with people. Like, don't talk to my boyfriend like that.
The problem is whoever these two fake accounts were, they weren't very bright because like I would go at them
Yeah.
and then they'd have some like stupid response like your mom. And it's
Yeah.
like, dude, you're not like
Yeah.
I was like, you're not even
Yeah.
fun.
They just shoot. They just.
Yeah, you're
they
not
know
even fun.
They have nothing to worry about
Yep.
because they don't show their face.
And what
It's just
people don't-
Such a joke.
And what people don't understand, if I did something completely jacked up, y'all would be
Oh, we
freaking
call
on me
you
on
on
white
it.
on
Yeah,
white.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
call me out on it.
absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
And I'd
Yeah.
come in. I don't gotta let
Yeah.
you guys do it.
100%.
I don't care.
100%.
So
Yeah, I mean,
But-
the reason we support Santos, I mean, just to be honest with you, is because he talks to Democrats, he talks to Republicans. We don't.
it's not even that. It's open communication.
Yeah,
If
right.
anything, like you
Right.
ever call Santos about anything from day one, we
Mhm.
called his ass out and said, "You have to come in here and sit with us." And he said, "Okay." He was terrified the first time he came in.
Yeah.
But-
What was that about? I forget. I even forget what that.
I
was
forget
about.
why you came
Power.
in. First.
The power, was it the power? The power kept going out?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Was it the power?
I
I think
don't
it was the power.
it was like we strong armed him. We're
Yeah,
like, hey, we're like, hey, come on, or we're gonna make a post about it. He's like, guys,
Like
can you
blackmailing
please
him.
hold off? And we're like, we're gonna make a post if you don't come into tacos.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, I'll be in. And
That
then he
was
came
it.
in and sat down. And he's like, this is a lot cooler than I thought. It was
Yeah,
gonna be."
yeah.
I was like, we're not.
And it's the same as that Malloy, Dennis Malloy that was on last night.
Yeah.
I like
Very
him.
open, responding to people, not hiding. You know what I mean? That's what you got to be respectful to people.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what we want, not these freaking asshats that
Yeah.
are in power that don't respond. That
Play
prob-
the like I'm better than thou
Yeah.
role. I hate
probably
that.
mess around with high schoolers.
You owe me type thing. Like,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
deserve this seat.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Do you know who I am? Kind of people. You know what I'm saying?
I know an elected official who was upset. I won't say this person's name, but someone didn't know who they were, and they were in office for over 12 years.
Bob Hagan.
No, probably him. It probably happened to him
It
too.
did happen to him.
He's an
yes.
idiot.
Yeah.
But
Even though he's not. in
but
the
they
scene,
were
right?
they were beyond offended that this resident didn't know who
Isn't
he
that
was.
crazy?
I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Not many people do. I'm like,
Yeah.
if anything, you should be offended because that means you're not doing your job.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what we like about it, and that's it. So okay. All right. So we will be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
With a MLB Bros Talk Back.
Let's do it.
I don't know what we're going to talk about.
And we talk on Friday too.
And then
we've hit like every day this week.
Yeah,
Monday.
Friday. Chuck is coming in with his team for the football. We're going to talk to them. So it's like very Austintown-y week this week.
Yeah.
Austintown's awesome.
Even though we don't live in Austintown and we just living off the land, I guess, and making millions of dollars.
I'm closer to Austintown than you are now. I just drive down 46.
You should just move your office to Austintown.
I did.
I feel like we'd get business if we open an office.
Dude, I'll open an office in Austintown. We put a little. Does anybody got a closet we can rent? Like Abigail's Bakery, the new place. Can we put up an office? Like right out of the closet.
Yeah.
So that's what we got. So all right, we'll see everybody tomorrow night again, and then Friday morning. And everything Austintown, keep doing what you do and go crazy. And if you have any complaints, please take it up with our complaint department. our branch. So all right, we'll see you guys all later. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
And if you need us, let us know.
Thank you.
We should try and go to one too, by the way.
Yeah.
Film and mess around and
do a live video.
do
Talk
live
to the
video.
vendors.
Yeah, talk to the vendors,
Yeah.
talk to the kids. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
So we'll go hit that up.
The
So
entrepreneurs.
yeah,
Kidpreneurs.
and then you and Santos have a good date Friday night.
We do.
You
We're
guys,
going out
Like
afterwards.
you guys going out?
Want breakfast?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only like 9:39.
Make sure he pays.
You pay, right?
You guys,
Go
yeah,
Dutch.
go
That
Dutch,
is
go
not the
Dutch.
way- that is not the way you treat your dates.
I'll
You're
tell
the
you.
person. You're the person in power.
Santos, if you want this to go anywhere, you're gonna have to buy him breakfast. I'm just saying. So, all right, we'll see you guys all. Sorry, Mrs. Santos. Bye, everybody. We'll see you guys later.